I am a terrorist.
I'm a terrorist.
Me too.
The video is called I Am a Terrorist, and it features 5 people who now, under the new British laws, in many ways are classified legally as terrorist or seem to be. There's a former tax advisor. There is a Muslim woman in a hijab. There is a doctor. There is a priest. There is an ex-British military officer. And the thing that unites those 5 very different human beings is they have all been arrested under Britain's terrorism laws since July. And that's what the film is about. And it was made to coincide with the judicial review of the prescription of Palestine action. That's a legal process for challenging the government's designation of Palestine Action as a terrorist organisation. It happens the last day of that is taking place in the Royal Courts of Justice today. So that was really the purpose and the intention of the film, to coincide with those legal proceedings, and for members of the public, in Britain and beyond, to understand what this law really means. It means that people like the 5 individuals in that video are being treated as if they were terrorists. And all they've actually done is hold a sign that says, I oppose genocide. It's crazy. And I think it's very moving, it's very touching. I think it brings just that human element of it, brings it home. I think the other thing people do is they talk about their motivations. The things they've seen, we've all seen on our TV screens, that make someone ask themselves, well, what am I going to do? Can I just watch this and do nothing? In particular, in a country like Britain, where we know that the government is providing so much support to the Israeli government in all kinds of ways. And therefore, as people living in Britain, there feels a responsibility, because that government is using our money, it's using our taxes, it's acting in our name. So I think that comes across really well in the film. And it probably is easier for people just to watch that film, isn't it? Because in lots of ways, I think it speaks for itself. Britain likes to think of itself as a place that celebrates freedom of expression. That's a big part of the culture. And it quite often defines itself in contrast to, let's say, a country like Russia. I think, as far as I know, reliable statistics, it's something like 500 Russians who've been arrested for opposing Putin's war against Ukraine since it started in 2022. And most people in Britain would think that was horrific, that 500 people have been arrested for speaking out against the war. Since the 5th of July in Britain, it's now, I think, something like 2,700 people, completely peaceful people, who've been arrested under terrorism laws for holding this sign. So it reveals and exposes that, I think, that delusion. And people feel that freedom of expression is a cherished value in Britain. Well, that's just not compatible with the reality of what's been happening. And what it seems to show is that freedom of expression is supported as long as you don't say the wrong thing.